Hi friends, today I'm going to talk about books by Indian authors that have won the Nobel Prize for Literature or the Booker Prize. Now, while I generally don't believe that you have to be facilitated by the West to be the best, but as far as English literature in India goes, those are the benchmarks that the world follows, so let's go with them. I will tell you what I liked about all of these five books. Okay? Let me start off with the best. Guruji Rabindranath Tagore and his Gitanjali, which was the first Indian book, or in fact, the first Indian to ever win the Nobel Prize in 1915. You know, you often hear so much about somebody or something that your expectations are so already so sky high that when you actually read it, you're left a bit disappointed. But then, in this scenario, in spite of having so much expectations, I was blown by Gitanjali. The spirituality of it, the language of it, the love of it, mesmerizes you. Despite the fact that you sing the national anthem written by this man, you all probably heard this poem and read this poem when the head is held high in school, and you're like, why is this man so much talked about? But when you read Gitanjali, you are left in a trance. I have read it in English. I can only imagine what it is in original Bengali to read it. Now, I have read other books by him, Home and the World and Gora, but Gitanjali is in a different league altogether. I also respect the man a lot. You see, he won the Nobel Prize in 1915 and he returned it in 1919 to protest against the Jallianwala massacre. And he truly was a patriot, unlike some of today's, writers, leaders, etc. There's very rarely a man who's respected by both the left and the right. He was an icon for Mahatma Gandhi, and he played an important role in Shama Prasad Mukherjee's life also. Shama Prasad Mukherjee was the founder of Jan Sangh, who was the original part of the current BJP. So he's one man who is respected by one and all, and I think he should be too. Now, moving on, I want to come to the Booker Prize winner that really I loved the most, and that book is The White Tiger by Aravind Adiga. You see, all of you must have a perception that to win a Booker or a Nobel Prize, you have to write very fluent English, very smart English. That is my perception also. It has to be some heavy prose. But The White Tiger is written in English that you and I can write, if not even cruder English, deliberately. The language has nothing to do with it. It's the story, it's the way the characters build up. A small man from a poor village comes to work as a driver in this city of Delhi, and how he later murders his masters and runs away with their money. The justification wants being that he also wants to be successful in life. It completely chills you to the bone. It talks about the disparity between the rich and the poor, and you will never see life in an urban city again with the same eyes, and that's why it won the Booker. Now I come to the third book. The third book has to be Salman Rushdie's Midnight Children, the book that won the Booker of Booker Prize. I have already made a huge video on Midnight Children, so I don't want to go into much detail, but it is a masterpiece of prose, and it's a bizarre story, but a story that remains with you, and this man shows how you can play with the English language. Moving on to the fourth book. There's a very famous another book by an Indian author that won the Booker Prize. I read it some 20 years back, but I'm not wanting to give any importance to that person. So rather than that, I will talk about another great Bengali author who has not yet got a Booker Prize, but I certainly feel deserves one. The book is Sea of Poppies by Amitav Ghosh. It is an amazing story of colonialism, cuts across India and China. It's a part of a trilogy, it's the first part in the trilogy. It talks about everything, the Opium War, the East India Company, and how both India and China are manipulated by the colonial powers. Especially as an Indian, I was able to get an amazing glimpse as how we were looted by the East India Company. Check out that book if you're interested in those times. Finally, the last book in the series is another Nobel Prize winning author, V.S. Naipaul. Now, there's another book of his that actually won the award, but the most popular book by him, and the book that regularly features into many lists like BBC etc's 100 top books to be read and all, is a book called A House for Mr. Biswas. It's a story that I feel all of us can connect to. And again, a story that shows you that it is the story that is most important and not how you write it. It's a story of a man who just dreams one thing: to be successful in life. And to be successful in life for him means to have his own house. All his life he struggles for it. He is not able to meet success. Then he marries Tulsi, who's from a rich family. He lives like a son-in-law in their house. He feels humiliated. He tries multiple businesses, but all in the endeavor that one day he shall have his own house, so that he can say proudly that he is a house owner. It's a marvelous book that will touch most of us youngsters at this stage in our lives deeply. So this was my list of books that won these awards. There are many other great books also. Why don't you share with me your feelings about those books and probably books that deserved one? Thank you.